the visual of a modified sedan feature race when you see so much colour and diversity. From 80 model Cortinas to brand new Ford Falcon and Commodores. We've got the VLs out there, we've got the XF Falcons out there, and they mix it up with each other. I love it when old school's still in school, because you got old school front row, Tim Weir in the Q1. And this is going to get hectic, folks. If we look up on that front there, Weir and Boss off the front row. Then it is Raymond and Atkin off the second row. Baldwin and Lester off the third row. I think that's McDonald we can see on the mix. We come across the line. And what a sight. Plenty of colour. Of the final event here at Archerfield Speedway, and of course to our fans listening in speedwayaustralia.tv. Oh, that is a big field of cars, and we are about to go green. We're at the bottom. Boss goes to the top, and look at this. It's already 3 wide. You ripper. 3 wide down into turn number 3. I'm glad I came. So it's Weir out in front. Here comes the 15 and Atkin. Where's he come from all of a sudden? Up the top goes Boss. Sheffield in the VL down bottom, given the 28 machine. Some Fizzy down in the bottom. Raymond now. Raymond in the 28 machine. Starting to make it up for Baldwin and Weir. Down the back straight. It hasn't stopped, ladies and gentlemen. So Weir keeping these two. Not be more modern machines at bay. So it's Weir, Atkin, Raymond, Boss, Sheffield. We've got an orange light. Lester there for the Caltex Rabina. Clarkos Performance, and #1 machine of Timmy Weir. Car number 1. So that's the other Clarkos Performance machine. Dave Clarkson. Got a little bit of an issue at the back there with the fuel tank, I can see. So, back down and out on track we got now. Race leader. 22 laps to go. The journey for the Fireball 1000. In the final of the Summer of Speed for the Firecracker 1000. So, Atkin there in the 15 car showing some good form. I wasn't expecting him to jump out there that early in the piece. Raymond, now we got our systems all lined up. It was crazy there for a while. Brody Boss, Sheffield, Shelford, Nathan McDonald, Darren Lester, and Pamela and Crane. Top 9 there you can see. Being that 23 machine, I think you'll find just going underneath the deck sign there now. What a good shot of these modified production vehicles. 22 laps left. They're just rolling around, folks, and again we do thank you for letting us into your lounge room here this weekend. I hope you've enjoyed it. And of course, Tuesday night, Maryborough. We're going to get loud and wide up in White Bay. So I think we will go around for one more lap here, boys and girls. We are green. JK throws it down. And Timmy Weir, well, he called them all asleep, including the commentator. As they rock off, and now we got a wide with 22 laps remaining. So, Permanent. Starting to show some form there for Leicester, that, and in doing so, passes him through. So that's Weir. Look at this pace. Atkin, Raymond, and Boss on your screen. That's the top four. That's the next four. Conveniently packaged for our cameraman here tonight. And as you can see at home, there is nothing in it. So they get underneath the McDonald now, shows the light underneath Shelford in the 54. And Pemeda gets in around there in the number 8, but it's still Timmy Weir showing old school. It's still cool. Out in front. Keeping the 15 of Atkin, but I can tell you what, Raymond is preparing for a move. You can see it, trying different options on the track. The field, 54 of Sheffield, Shelford, holds McDonald and Pemeda out. But now Weir is getting very bothered by the two behind in second and third. Atkin gets through. We are 3 wide in turn 3 at Archiefield. Here we go, folks. You don't get much better than that. Raymond on a mission. He keeps it up the top. Starting to get some good drive off there. Shuts the gate, does Atkin, as they come down here, and whoa! He gets any higher, he'll be buying a hot dog in turn number 3 with 17 to go. This is the battle for the next lot. Brody, Boss, McDonald, Shelford and Pemeda. Back to the front shot. You can look anywhere on the track and it's on, folks. The battle for the lead and the minors. You don't know where to look, and the 28 machine of Raymond now out in front. Atkin comes straight back at him. This is where Raymond is fast up through the top, and as I say that, Atkin gets right up underneath and they drag down into the front straight. 14 laps remaining. Karoi Auto Wreckers machine up the top, putting some laps down now and into lap traffic. McDonald in the 32 car. Rodney Pemeda side by side down the back straight. McDonald holds it in. Oh, look how busy this is. They moved up into the back of Brody Boss with lap traffic. 3, 4 wide. Look at this, boys and girls. Worth the admission price tonight. Now down into 2, 3. Oh, the smoke's coming from the Boss machine. It's Brody Boss running hot. Well, they're all running hot. But I mean literally. The 64 Ford slowed momentarily. McDonald was able to get up onto the back. And there is a swarm of olds on the back. Brody Boss's Ford. Now, Pemeda gets underneath McDonald and the 54 of Michael Shelford in on the mix. You don't know what to call, ladies and gentlemen. Weir's there. That is second, third, fourth, fifth, and, well, first and sixth, all on screen. One shot here at Archiefield Speedway for the Firecracker, 1,000 with 9 to go. And he's at the top 8, Raymond. He's won all 3 events of this summer series. Can he make it a straight 4? 8 to go now. 1.5 second lead that time through. Look at this. Weir, Shelfield, Boss, Pemeda, McDonald, all ganging up on the lap machine. Oh, it's getting hot. I said it was hot under the 64 machine. There's a fire in the belly of the DPT machine. a little bit warm under there. Well, that's what happens when you hold it wide open. So safety crew onto the job there. Whew. He ain't the only one hot under the collar, ladies and gentlemen. That is action-packed fire. Cracker 1000 coming your way. Thanks to the good people of Speedway Australia TV. And thanks to the fire crew there, so we get a visual. And, we can see actually the clean pulley there, and I would say he's blown a power steering pump there, or seized the pulley. That would have been a bit of the oil that we would have seen, and that spray a bit of ATF on your exhaust. Good way to start a little bit of warm stuff. They'll good advertiser for their sponsors. We'll give them a plug there, Rockhampton Madstar. Peterson Transport. Okay, car 64. They'll take them back. Whew, 8 to go. I tell you what, I needed a breather there for a second. We're going to sleep well tonight, Mum, as we look down upon our top three here as they come along the back straight with 8 to go. Corey Auto Records out front, Aidan Raymond. 15 of Atkin. Timmy Weir in the old school. I love it. As is Michael Shelford in the VL. So we did have the Datsun motor in it, I'd assume. Nissan. Young folk. Brody Boss. Rodney Pamela, Nathan McDonald, Darren Lester. Well, Shane McDonald. We can drop them off as they go to the back of the field there. Here's where it's all at. I don't think the camera's going to get much off this front four here, folks. If the previous 20-odd laps have been any indication. You can feel it build here in the crowd at Brisbane. And I'm sure you can at home as we go green. And again, they scatter into turns one. Everyone trying their own line. Shelford building some momentum on Weir towards the latter part of this, but there's no touching Raymond. He's won every feature race thus far in the series. Will he make it 4 from 4? Shelford gets up underneath Weir. The two old schoolers are going head to head, and I mean the cars. While that was going on, Rodney Pamela around the top. McDonald says, I'll come for some fun as well, as they run down with 6 to go. Well, here comes Darren Lester in the mix, and they're still 3 wide. As they come off turn number 3, we got a stop car down front and centre. Jorgensen in the 25 Cortina for Dan's Automotive. And, well, I don't think that right front's meant to be leaning that much. Pretty sure of it. So we'll get him up off the track. And we've got 6 to go. They might click it back to 7. Baldwin goes underneath the screen, as does Kleinhaus. So those fans at home, your family that are watching, we appreciate the effort. All of your teams and family to get in the track to put such a great show on for the people in the crowd here in sunny Queensland. And of course, you at home, listening through Speedway TV, all around Australia and the world for that fact. We'll give a shout out to the 25 of Jorgensen in their first round up in Bundaberg. Getting upside down, putting the black stuff into the air, which not's what you like, but they have put that car together and they fronted it to Toowoomba last night and they're here tonight. So a big shout out to the whole team if you're listening in at home. Dan's Automotive, giving them and GEX Bars and Rails. The Jorgensen team there, car 25 and the Cortina. Gotta love a 250 cross flow. So we'll remove from the track now. And you can see there on the front right wheel there, just torn the top of the upright out of that one. And that'll do it. Makes it a little difficult to steer. We remove Jorgensen from the circuit. A very busy 6 laps left to race here. Six to go on the board. That's where they're going to keep it. Start is imminent as they roll down along the back straight. Up high, let's see what we go with 6 to go. Boys and girls, hold on. And they spread them wide. Up into turn 1 and 2. No change in the format as yet. So it's Raymond, Atkin, Pamata, Shelford, McDonald and Weir. Oh, getting busy mid-pack. Here comes Leicester. Threatening all night, and that New Model Falcon starting to get some momentum. The track's, he's doled in for the final 5 here, but has he left it too late? Oh! So, Raymond gets up on the fence. He's took 3 from 3, but could it be Atkins' night? Left rear for Raymond. Flat left rear on Raymond's car. So that would have caused him coming in. It may would have happened when Aitken come flying through, and now it's on like Donkey Kong with these 2 out in front. Pamela chose the nose. Rodney Pamela and Aitken. Oh! They've touched wheels. They continue on. It's ripped the front left out of Atkins' car. I would doubt that the right rear is going to be pretty good there on Pamela. We got cars scattered everywhere here. 2 to go. And someone pressed the naughty button. Yeah, you can park that one up, Tim. Your night is done.
Flat left rear is the problem for Raymond. And it is rocket come out, leads the way.
Okay, we're back to 3 to go. Oh, gee whiz. It's been a great night. You cannot complain about the action, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, race fans all around the world. 3 to go. And I don't think they're going to disappoint. Pamela off the pole. Now McDonald's there. Shelford is still there as well. But are you here? We come, Darren Lester. What can he do with 3 to go? Pimenta has a problem in the right rear. I'd identified that before the race stoppage. I think that car is, as he went through, ripped some back suspension out on that one. Could help him with some drive. I've seen funnier things, but I tell you what, McDonald sees the advantage and they're going to apply pressure. The Linmac Automotive Machine gets up underneath Nathan McDonald. Oh, crikeys. Shelford tries to mount Leicester, but Leicester continues on. I can tell you what, there's no friends being made. Leicester's left rear's flat as well. Oh, look at this. Is it McDonald that'll come out? And Bradbury, this, ladies and gentlemen, Nathan McDonald. Are you kidding me? Frankie nearly ended up in the commentary box with Macca on that one. I'd have flagged that from the commentary box. Look at this. Holy hector. I reckon there might be some conversation infield. Here we go. We'll pick up on Darren Lester. So our winner, undoubtedly Nathan McDonald. The rest, well, I'm not going to say a word, folks. Here we go. Tim Weir And I would say these are provisional. Shane McDonald, Michael Shelford, Darren Baldwin, Graham Kleinens, Darren Lester, Stephen Quirk, Rodney Bebeda, and Alex Sweeney. That all went crazy in the last 2 laps, ladies and gentlemen. We dropped, that's Lester out on the car. He's trying to find half of his body parts, probably. Up in turn 2, I think, sir. Nathan McDonald will come in. Organising down on the race circuit now. So it looks like Timmy there. Tim Weir in 2nd place. I'm going to give that to, I'll tell you what, they'd be happy with Shane McDonald. Also, looks like puts himself up on the podium in 3rd position as well.
Very short. We just wait for Shane to jump out of the 27 machine. The Queensland champion, Timmy Weir, home for 2nd.